My name's Lucy White. I'm the designer on this project at Mereweather, which we're very, very excited to be involved in.
I'm Jane Moller. I've been working on the interiors for the apartment.
I'm Sue Ling. I've been working very closely with Lucy on the design scheme and the concept development for the architecture.
One of the things that we've really enjoyed about this process is the fact that it's been very collaborative. We've all worked very closely together to make sure that the interior and the exterior talk to each other. We're very proud of the architecture. We're hoping it's going to bring something new to Frankston and something exciting.
It's been a real thrill to develop the architecture around the context. Frankston's a fantastic outdoor lifestyle. We've been really interested in making the most of the opportunities that the bay views offer, as well as the proximity to public transport and its sort of close relationship to the CBD. So there have been quite a few really strong elements that have driven this project.
The address to Mereweather is very much about gardens. The concept behind those particular garden units was to be very kind of light, open, with accessibility to the garden, having their own private space.
One of the driving factors being located right near the bay, we've used that natural element to inspire, to set off the palette for the garden as a direct reference to terra firma. We've also brought in the ground floor level the material of metallic that's in the facade. We've brought that through into the tapware, so it's going to be an inspired copper brass tonings in this sort of range of tapware. The tapware will be repeated throughout all levels. The colour will be changing to reflect the different colours.
That's what we're trying to create, is that not every apartment is the same. It'll have its own character as it moves up the building, which we think creates a sense of an individual. Each apartment is different.
An interesting concept that we're looking to explore is having a mirrored splashback in the kitchen so that the garden comes inside, and not only does it get reflected into that space, it creates a much vaster space than what would otherwise be there. So that is something that's quite important on that ground floor level. Reconstituted stone for the bench tops, which reflects really nicely in the floor tiling palette. Gives you that organic feel, but keeping it very light and fresh for those ground floor units. This palette gets repeated in a different tone as we move up the building. We've got this beautiful feature tile for ground floor, it's in a white. In the level 1 we've got the grey going up to level 2 as well. The only point of difference is the floor tile as we move through, and the carpet. We've got a more plush grey carpet for level 1, giving a more inspired back to the getting up in the apartment levels. We've got the grey bench top, which is a beautiful backsplash of the marble inspired stone, which again ties in with the whole palette. We have brushed nickel tapware, which is quite strong and vibrant against that bench top. Balcony tiles, which again is all about contrast.
Our upper level has loft apartments, which has been activated with an urban warehouse feel to the palette. We have a sisal inspired carpet, which is very organic and gives a very cutting, clean edge to the vibe of the space. The Sky Range windows, which is a really strong point in this project. We've chosen the black tapware, which is very much on vogue with current design elements.
I think the loft apartments have really been driven by the idea of bringing an urban feel from Melbourne to Frankston. We expect that the palette will be quite grungy and edgy and full of character.
And with this kind of palette, it's so neutral, anything will work in this space.
I think the other key thing about the loft is the feeling of volume. We've really played with the ceiling heights to get a fantastic sense of light and space into that living area.
In this matte black, which connects the whole palette back into the architecture, which is really important.
Some of the elements that are consistent throughout the whole development is the timber floors. So we found a timber that works all the way through, but it looks different in each apartment in contrast with the various tiles, with the various splashbacks, with the various countertops. So the timber actually changes character as well, as you see it in contrast with some of the other materials. It's that one linking element that brings all of the apartments together.
And we've also made a point of designing the powder room as almost like the hero of the apartments, because everyone likes to show off their special space to their visitors. So we've found this gorgeous white tile which is going to be laid in a herringbone pattern as a feature behind the basin with a beautiful pendant light. It's a space that is completely different to anything else in the apartments, but it'll be the space that people are so proud to open up to their friends and family when they come to visit. We thought that's important.
The concept behind the architecture has really been driven by sustainable principles. We've got screens on the outside which are operable, so that you can vary your level of screening on your balconies depending on the time of day, depending on the time of year, which also creates a changing and interactive facade for that Mereweather streetscape. We've designed the foyers and the communal entries to be have quite an intriguing character. We want them to feel quite exclusive as you come into your apartment space. The palette is quite dark and slightly moody in those communal lobby areas, which will contrast to the feeling of openness and light as you go into your garden apartment.
And only being 26 apartments, you know, it does have a very boutique feel. It has a sense of community, and I think that's also echoed by the use that we've created on the corner, creating a kind of a small cafe, if not meeting space, where the community can gather at the entrance. I think it brings everyone together, and I think that kind of works with the architecture too.
Being so close to the bay, that can't be understated.
No.
It's just something that everyone loves to live near the bay, and not many people can do that. So this is a great opportunity for so many people to get involved with this project and have their little slice of the bay. You want a feeling of wow, and that's the whole push behind this, I think.
And it's wow about the interiors, but then when you're in the apartment, it's wow about where you are